Kotak. Good morning and welcome. My name is Rajiv Kotak, and today we're going to be talking about a very powerful concept called personal branding. Before I start, I just want to tell you that if this concept, if understood and implemented well, can be a game changer in anybody's career. So without much ado, let me start with what personal branding is. Let me change my slide. All right. So what is personal branding? I wouldn't get into a theory definition of personal branding. I just want to explain to you personal branding in a very layman's format. Personal branding is nothing but it's a bridge between who you are, how you want others to perceive you, and how others actually perceive you. A lot of times we may be somebody else. The way we may want to project ourselves could be something else, and how people perceive us could be something else totally. So personal branding is a concept which will bridge the gap between who you are, how you want others to perceive you, and how others actually perceive you. For example, I may not be a great public speaker, but I want people to perceive me as somebody who's a great public speaker. But what actually happens is people perceive me exactly as how I am. So if I'm not a public speaker, if I'm not a good public speaker, which I would want people to perceive me as, but people will perceive me only as a person who is not a great public speaker. So there cannot be a gap between who you are and how you want people to perceive you. So through this process of personal branding, you can actually bridge this gap. Now let me take you through who this personal branding is for, who all can benefit. So if you are a corporate leader, if you are a professional, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a freelancer, this will help you, and I'll tell you how. If you're a corporate leader who feels that he's stuck in his career, he's not able to move forward in his career, you're not getting the promotion that you feel you deserve and you want. If you feel that you're not getting the dream job that you aspire to have, look into your branding and you will get your answer. If you're a professional, we all know problems that professionals go through, whether you're a chartered accountant or a doctor or a lawyer. These are professions where people cannot really sell themselves. They cannot really sell their services, because they are in a professional space, where you cannot really market yourself and sell yourself like how people in other professions can. I mean, as a trainer, you can market yourself, you can sell yourself, but as a lawyer or as a doctor, you cannot really sell yourself. There's a very subtle line between selling yourself and projecting yourself well. So if you as a professional want your clients to come to you, and if you want to stand out from the rest of the crowd, personal branding is something which will really help you. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're looking to work in a team, where people listen to you, if you want vendors to listen to you, if you want your clients to pay you the money that you think you deserve, look into your personal branding. This is really going to help you keep everybody together and give you the kind of clients that you want. It will give you a team that you want. It will give you vendors that you want. So look into your branding. And last is freelancers. If you are in a business, where you are giving your individual services to the client, and if you want the right kind of clients to come to you, and if you want yourself to be in a position to demand the price that you feel you deserve, look into your branding. That's really going to help you. Now let me take you through what are the benefits of personal branding. So if you establish yourself as a very strong and a powerful brand, the number one benefit that you get is that you will showcase yourself, you will establish yourself as an expert in your space. So there are multiple people, irrespective of what industry or what segment you work in. There is competition everywhere. But if your branding is strong, people will look up to you. People would, you will become an expert in that industry. I'll give you an example of mobile phones. When about 10-12 years back, there were mobile phones with the keypads. Apple was the first company which came with a mobile phone which does not have a keypad, it just has one button. So they were game changers. Steve Jobs actually became an expert in the mobile segment space. So today whatever Apple does is what people will follow. So if your branding is strong, you become an influencer, you become an expert in your industry. And if you become an expert in your industry, obviously your credibility rises, because people would want to work with people who are experts. And your personal branding is one thing which will help you establish yourself as an expert and increase your credibility. So in business, if you want credit from your vendors, if you're in a business and if your business works where vendors need to give credit, they will be more than happy and willing to give you credit, the products and services on credit. I mean, I'm not saying you should use it, having money and paying things in advance. If you want economies of scale, you pay people in advance and you can take a cost benefit, but that's not where we are getting into. What I'm trying to say is it establishes you as a very credible person in the business. It increases your influence. So if you are a good personal brand, your clients would want to buy products from you, your team would want to work from you. You become a role model for your teams. Everybody, each and every person, when I was starting off with my career 25 years back, I was also looking at role models, and there were people who I've kind of considered as my role models, and I always thought that 20 years down the line I would want to be like somebody like them. So everybody wants a role model. If you are a great brand, your team would look up to you as role models, and they would aspire to be like you, in their life. So your branding is what will help you influence people. Your customers would want to buy your products and would want to work with you. Who wouldn't want to buy an Apple product, if it's available at an affordable prices, which they are now getting into. So your branding is what separates you from your competition. And the last and the most important element is your branding helps you grow in your career. So whether you are in your corporate industry or you are an entrepreneur, your branding is what will help you grow in your career, because every organization wants charismatic leader. Every organization wants people who have great influence over the team. Every organization wants people who attract customers, who attract vendors, who can strike great deals from customers, from vendors, from everybody. If you're an entrepreneur, you know how it works. You want customers to pay you the price that you feel you deserve. You want vendors, to give you their product and services at the price that you want. So having all this put together, is what will lead to your growth in your business. Because end of the day, if you are a great brand, you will decide what the market is and how the market should behave. For example, let me take an example of Steve Jobs again. Today, Steve Jobs is such a big brand and he's no longer there. But even when he was there, he was a very powerful brand. Just imagine, during his course of his life, once Apple became popular, which was again, invented by Steve Jobs. Tomorrow, if he were to create another product called an orange or a mango, everybody would have gone and bought the product. Why? Because it's the person it's Steve Jobs who created Apple, and it's Steve Jobs who's created any other product. So whatever product he creates is what people are going to blindly buy. And that, nothing, my friends, but is going to help you grow your business or grow in your career. Now we've understood what personal branding is. Now we understood who personal branding is for. We've understood what are the benefits of personal branding. Now let me tell you what exactly goes behind creating that personal brand. So I will take you through those powerful elements. If you focus on these elements, let me tell you, you will be able to take your branding to another level. Let me start. So what are those elements that go into creating a personal brand? The first and the most important element that creates a good personal brand is your core, is who you are. At the core, whoever you are at the core will determine how people are going to be perceiving you and what are you going to be projecting. So for example, your core comprises of your values, your beliefs, your thoughts, everything. At your core, if your foundation, core is like a foundation of an apartment or a building. If the foundation is not strong, the apartment or the building will tumble. Similarly, your core is the foundation of your personal brand. If your core is strong, your relationships completely depend upon your core. So if you are a person who is a very nice person and compassionate person who feels for people, who wants to help people, is what will reflect in your relationship across, with your family, with your social circle, in your professional life. Everywhere you will be a person who is a very compassionate person and who will want to help people. Depending upon your relationship decides what kind of a leader are you. Are you a compassionate leader? Are you a leader who wants to help people, who wants to lead people? Are you a charismatic leader? It all depends upon your relationship will tell people what kind of a leader are you. And whatever you project in your relationship through your leadership is what you will have to communicate to people. So if you are, say for example, if you are an aggressive person, the way you communicate will always be aggressive, but a person who is very compassionate and helpful, the way he communicates will always be a very compassionate and helpful way. So whatever your leadership is what will be reflected in the way you communicate with people, and the same thing is going to reflect in your appearance, in your body language. If somebody is very arrogant, you can see in that person's you can see the arrogance in that person's body language. So whatever you are is whatever you speak, your communication, everything is reflected in your body language body language also. And finally, all the cumulative or the collection of all those concepts that we talk about, the elements we spoke about, is what is going to reflect in your social media also. So somebody who is a very aggressive person, in any social media, if something happens, you will see the social media posts also being very aggressive, and they'll have opinion about everything. Why? Because they feel they have a right to speak their mind. Yes, you have a right to speak your mind, but at the same time we should also see whatever we're doing, your actions and your behavior, what is it communicating to people. So if there's something which is not nice politically or in social environment, and if you put a very aggressive comment on social media, it's going to reflect bad in your branding, and it will all connect to who you are and what are your values and systems. So fundamentally, at your core, if you are a person who's a very aggressive person and who has opinion about everything, okay, is what is going to be reflected in your relationship, in your leadership, in the way you communicate with people, your body language and your presence in social media. So if you want to become a good personal brand who is influencing people, if you want to become role models for people, watch out for your branding and watch out for these 5 elements. Ensure that these 5 elements are in place, and it starts with your core and reflects outward in each and every area of your life. So this is what in a nutshell what personal branding is. It's a very long topic, and one can go on and on. We can speak on this for the next 3 days without taking a break. But in a nutshell, this is what personal branding is all about, and how it affects in every area of your life. So watch out for your branding. Every time you speak, every time you communicate with people, every time you wear the kind of clothes that you wear, or every time you present yourself on social media, please watch out for your branding. Please reflect, please introspect. What are people going to be thinking? What are people going to be perceiving about you once you write that message? So that's all for today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the other side.